Jai Shri Ram. My name is Krupa Shanker and our institute is Krupa Coaching. And we've been doing GRE coaching for the last 20 years now. Now, this is a small audio file discussing the 70 words that are there on the back side of the pamphlet that you have in your hand. Right. I will discuss the words rapidly because if I take too much time, the file will be too big. By the way, our institute is on the fourth floor, Almond House, Himayat Nagar, beside Minerva Coffee, fourth floor 408. And morning batches are held at Rampalli village, Ramapadalu on Google Map, morning 7 to 8 or 9, whatever. Right? So, anyway, now we'll quickly discuss the words. Remiss means careless. Now, I'm going to discuss very fast. You can perhaps use an app to slow me down to listen, and I hope that you listen to it a couple of times so that these 70 words, which are all important, I made a small list of important words which are very likely to appear in the test, and they have already appeared. So, remiss, R-E-M-I-S-S, means careless, negligent. Remiss. So, if there is a girl who is missing everything repeatedly, you call her remiss. She is very careless, negligent. So, that's a mnemonic. M-N-E-M-O-N-I-C. Mnemonic means a memory device. Anything that helps you remember is called a mnemonic. So you must do quite a few things in order to ensure that you remember the meaning of words. Because the biggest problem that a GRE student always faces is how to remember so many words. Well, you're smart enough to understand there are lots of things that we need to do. Well, we remember many film songs because we love them and repeatedly sing them. Same thing with words. You got to do a few things. Anyway, callow, C-A-L-L-O-W. Callow means immature. Callow means immature, not mature. Truism is a word which means something that is so obviously true that sun rises in the east. So there is hardly any need to mention it. That means everyone knows it. That's a truism. Meretricious is a negative word, but looks like merit. It looks like a positive word. No, it's a negative word. Meretricious means false reasoning. That's one meaning. Meretricious also means an appearance which is very vulgar, like the makeup of a prostitute. Let us be more clear. Too much lipstick and too much makeup, very gaudy, garish. That is meretricious. Accoutrements. Accoutrements means equipments. To accoutre means to equip, to provide. Impressionable. Impressionable age. Impressionable means easily impressed. Gullible. A person who gets easily carried away and impressed is impressionable. It's not a positive word again, it's a negative word. Synonyms are naive, N-A-I-V-E. Anthropomorphic, that means in the shape of a human being. Our gods in Hinduism are all anthropomorphic except the Shiva Linga, which is an iconic representation of the Supreme. So anthropomorphic ante manishilaga. Bastion. Bastion means a bulwark, a fort or defensive wall. Betray. Betray, one meaning you already know. What betray is to backstab. That is a common meaning. But in GRE they will test you about your knowledge of uncommon meanings of common words. Betray also means to reveal unintentionally. అంటే అనుకోకుండా నువ్వు ఏదో ఒకటి నీ గురించి ఎక్స్పోజ్ చేసేయగలిగితే దట్ ఈస్ బిట్రే. I won't give examples here. To betray means unintentionally, unwittingly reveal. Ratiocinate. Ratiocination means reasoning, logical reasoning. Rational means logical, irrational means illogical. To ratiocinate, opposite is intuit. Intuition means a deep inner feeling which cannot be logically explained. Ratiocination means logically explanation. Logical explanation. If all A's are B and all B's are C, therefore all A's are C. That's a ratiocination or ratiocination. Verisimilitude, close to reality. Ver means truth, similitude means similar. So close to reality, real. Wan. Wan means very pale and sickly appearance. Percipient, a very keen mind, quickly grasping, quickly understanding things. Tergiversate, to tell lies, avoid the truth. Exiguous, very small quantity. Shortage, extreme shortage. Paucity, dearth. Paucity, dearth. Supernumerary, in large numbers. Complacent, lazy, unwilling to do anything extra. Bilboes means fetters, ante shackles, ante bedilu, handcuffs. Catharsis is a word from psychology. Cathartic is the adjective. Catharsis means ventilation. If you are very angry, go to the gym and do a little workout. You can release the anger. That's called catharsis, means release. Irenic, peace, pertaining to peace, promoting peace. Heuristic, thumb rules, trial and error methods. Trumpery, a lot of show, empty show, big show. Plangent lyrics. Plangent means loud and sad. Plangent means very loud and also sad, plaintive. Noisome means foul smell. It has nothing to do with sound. Noisome ante kampu, kullu kampu. Noisome means foul smell. Lambent means lightly touching, the lambent flame of a deepam. Unmitigated, that means going on increasing. To appropriate, the E is missing there. To appropriate means to seize, to take away. Appropriate used as an adjective, you already know, it means suitable. But here, to appropriate is a verb. That E is missing there, please put it there. It means to take away, seize. A qualified statement is a conditional statement. Qualified means conditional. If you say sorry, I will say sorry. That's a qualified statement. I get angry when somebody annoys me. That's a qualified statement. Unqualified means unconditional. If you see the word qualified in GRE anywhere in the reading comprehension answer choices, that's the answer. Because the speakers in the GRE RC or the RC writers, the GRE test makers never take extreme positions. They always take qualified positions, which means conditional. Ennui, that is the pronunciation. Ennui means boredom. Reproof means to scold. Far from, very important phrase. Far from white, it is black. Far from means not at all. Far from useful, it is useless. Far from beneficial, it is harmful. All but, almost. All but over, that means almost over. Nettle, irritate. Belie, misrepresent or contradict. Kangaroo court, it is not count. There is a spelling mistake there. Kangaroo court. Kangaroo court means a court where the decision has already been taken. The trial is just a farce. It is just a joke. That means, in communist countries and theocratic nations, the court, the judge has already decided that he will hang this fellow. But to make it look like they are very reasonable people, they will allow the trial to proceed. That's a kangaroo court. Decision is already taken. Myopic, short-sighted. Inveterate liar, inveterate smoker, habitual. Impecunious, very poor. To apprise, inform somebody. Inveigh, attack not physically, by criticizing strongly. Bespeak, indicate, signify. His speech bespeaks great scholarship. That means he has a lot of knowledge. When he speaks, you can understand that. Captious, critical, making petty complaints. Quibbling, making small complaints. Prognosticate, predict the future. Chagrin, that is the pronunciation. Chagrin gadu, chagrin. Chagrin means irritation and disappointment because of being insulted or failure. Chagrin. Sporadic, scattered. Opposite of sporadic is continuous. Counterintuitive, very important word. GRE favorite. Opposed to common sense. Counterintuitive means opposed to common sense. Au courant means being familiar. Are you au courant with the latest developments? That means are you abreast with? Are you well informed? So au courant means being up to date. Rarefied, very thin. Oxygen is rarefied at higher levels. Rarefied interest means very refined or exquisite or esoteric, which means secret. Rarefied means very rare. Eclecticism, selecting from a wide range. Hindu culture is an eclectic culture. Indian culture is an eclectic culture. Eclectic means selecting from a wide range, right? Ano bhadra kratavo yantu vishwataha. The Veda says, let noble thoughts come from everywhere. That means we Hindus think like this. If somebody has a good idea, we are willing to take it. That is eclecticism. Ek lakh take. Ek lakh take. That means we are willing to take from ek lakh sources. Eclectic means liberal, selecting from a wide range. Singular means unique. Impresario, the conductor of a public entertainment, stage manager. Egalitarian, equality. To be rattled, irritated. Hirsute, very hairy, opposite is bald. To broach, to bring up a subject for discussion. Dulcet, very sweet voice. Variegated, multicolored. Conflation, joining, mixing. Pristine, very pure. Ineffable, anirvachaniyamu, cannot be explained in words, indescribable. Sanguine, very cheerful, optimistic. But remember, sanguinary battle means bloody, blood. Dovish, like a dove, very pacific, avoiding war or aggression, peaceful. Typify, serve as a good indicator. Vitiate, pollute, damage. Emblazon, clearly visible. Emblazoned on my t-shirt is a caption, that means it's clearly visible. Nuanced, very subtle, very fine. Candor, very frank. Itinerant, wandering, traveling from place to place. Vapid, tasteless, insipid or bland are the synonyms. So I hope you will listen to this a couple of times. Slow it down. 70 or more words I've covered here. Please join our institute if you are really aspiring to get a good score in the GRE. I've been doing this for the last 20 years and I will definitely contribute to a good score on your part. GRE Verbal and AVA, and our institute is there in Almond House, 4th floor, 408, Krupa Coaching. Jai Shri Ram. Please pass this on to your friends too.